In this vlog, I finally show you how I reglazed and painted the windows after all of the hard work and prep I did in the last two vlogs. Yay! Now that I have the glass paint sorted out, I will put linseed oil putty in this fridge. And you do that because with these, especially old windows, this bit that the pane goes against is not 100% flat. So you use this to even it out and make it airtight. Oh, it's been a while, so I think I'm gonna have to take this out and knead it. On this window, I haven't been able to keep that much because I used all of the whole glass panes on the other windows, so all of these ones had to be replaced. All of these ones, they are like a small mechanism that hold two frames together. So you have two pieces joined by these hinges, and then you close them up so they become double and they are fastened to each other with this bit. But the hinges I've saved, they were in very good condition. Most of these ones, only half of these I've been able to save because some of them were very rusty. These ones have been in very good condition because they have been indoors. So all in all, that's very good. Now I'm gonna attach one more thing in order so that I can paint it. I've noticed that there is a signature on these windows. Imagine a time when someone was so proud of the craftsmanship that they did, that they signed this window. Ooh. Let's save these. You have to go back and forth a little bit when painting with linseed oil paint because you want the layer to be not as thin as possible, but I think 1/10 of a millimeter. And that is pretty thin. So it's easiest to paint the top first. You have to do 3 layers of paint on the wood and 4 to 5 on the hardware. That's because the hardware needs better protection for rust and such, which this paint does give, but it needs to be fully covered. So you need to paint on top of the linseed oil putty and then out on the glass. And at the end, you should save about 2 millimeters outside of the linseed putty. Right now I'm painting a lot more, but that's because I'm doing it the easy way, and then I will scrape it off and make a very nice and clean edge. A lot better than I could ever paint. To protect all of the hardware from rust, I am gonna dip it in linseed oil. This one is, I have this oil that's especially for protecting metal from rust. There's a traditional way of doing this, and that's by heating the metal in an old, in like an old smith oven, and you heat it until it turns red, and then you dip it in the oil. But when it's that hot, it does, there's like a small explosion and it turns black as well. With this oil, you don't actually have to heat it, but it seems like the best way to do it is to have either hot oil or hardware. But it seems like when either the oil or the metal is hot, the oil goes deeper, just like when it's wood. So I will just dip everything real quick, and then I'm gonna, oops. And then I'm gonna remove all of the excess oil in 30 minutes. Also, if you paint all of this with 4 to 5 layers of linseed oil paint, that should also be very good protection. So I'm gonna do that as well, because some of these were very rusty. Some of them I couldn't save, so I had to buy a few things. I'm also going to treat those now. I will show you which ones. Okay, well, they have also turned black.
I'm aware of the bonds that were created today. When you told me that sure there's a way, the water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rains. Follow my love, the scent that's in spring air. Follow the moon into the sun. There's a call for new beginnings here. Let the sorrow of yesterday disappear. Let your body be new. I'm a wanderer of the soul. Before the end, I plan to behold, but I know I'll lose myself along the way. What's gone is gone. What's past is past. Let me leave what belongs in the past. The road ahead is quite unclear. Let me walk it despite fear. The road stretches over the hills, and I've got many debts to pay. Some are on their own way. My pain is not gold. You can't take anything with you when you go. Is your life fading more than you know? A state of mind is set on fear. The end's uncertain, future's near. Follow the voices from below.
So now the windows have been painted, but before I can hang them up, I need to reattach each pair, and I have to remove these hangers and fill these holes. And the most time-consuming part, which is to shave off or scrape off these edges and make the windows, the glass clean again. So I like to remove a little bit first. That makes it easier to get everything off in one go when you're doing the actual fine line. Okay.
Somewhere on their own way. Hey, it's not gold. Can't take anything with you when you go. Is your life faded more than you know? A state of mind is set on fear, ends uncertain, futures near. Follow voices from below. Wherever I go, there's a chain. My own shackles drive me insane. Let your body be new.
Check out my last vlog if you want to see when I repaired these parts of the window frames where the wood was rotten. Well, that's two. I have one more to do here, but first I think I want to screw these in and test if the windows actually fit before I paint everything one more time. And I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow because the windows are still drying. I painted them yesterday. So. But I'm happy with the way they turned out. I don't know why I put this out. Why I waited so long to fix this. But, you know, typical procrastinating things that you've never tried before. Because you put them up because they make you a bit nervous. But this is just another proof that you shouldn't wait. Just do it. The next day I realized that I should have marked the windows like I discovered the old marking, the one that I thought was a signature, because each window had to go back to its original spot. And I had mixed them up a little bit, and then I had also replaced some of the hinges. So I had to do some adjustments, and I'm still working on them.